Elle,
Huh?
Elle,
Why are you
what's
so
going on?
loud?
Am I loud?
I don't know. I felt like you were yelling at me.
Oh my gosh. Good morning.
I like put my phone down because I was turning my 8:30 alarm off
We're
since I'm
live.
here.
We're here. It's another episode of the House of Nerd Show. I'm Sergio. This is my co-host, my lovely co-host, Al. What's going on?
What's going on, Sergio?
Are you okay this morning?
Yeah.
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 Oh, we got the Fresh Princess. She's pouring the mimosas for this chill season. Okay. I got my Irish coffee here. Um, you know, hair of the dog. Got to keep it going this morning. Uh, good morning to everybody, man. Everybody in the live chats. We got Juan. What's going on? Aaron
Yeah.
Hall's in the chats.
Juan, what donut did you get? I mean, I know what donut you got, but what donut did you get?
There we go. We got who else we got? Who else we got? We got Inja. Inja, what's going on?
I feel like you're
How you
reading
doing?
faster than me, or am I reading slow this morning?
I feel like you're reading
Yeah.
slow. We got all kind of with chamoy and tahin, mimosas. Good morning, Cookie Monster. Cookie. Cookie, it's always nice to see you. You know this. You know this. Uh,
Oh, it looks like you were in the
good
chat.
morning, House and Nerd Show. Okay. Derek B. Hinkle. My guy, Rev Gabe 69. I love that username. Any username that has 69 in it? A-okay by me.
It's so funny to see like the username versus like your real name that pops up on
Versus the
YouTube
government name?
because in my head I'm always like Reverend Gabe 69 every time
I thought I was the only one who read it as Reverend. It is Reverend Gabe though.
I don't know,
Isn't
that's
it?
how I read
I
it.
don't know. But who else we got here?
Good morning to the Gunner
Joey.
gang.
Joey, it's good to see you. I hope your back is feeling better. I know Elle. Uh, she's
Oh,
on
I mean, I don't
medication.
know. Is your back still hurting? You are here,
Man,
so not that I was wishing ill. Can you?
deviant. Ma'am.
Can we? Let me go in order. I gotta
Okay.
go in order, or else I get confused.
So my God, Leah, what's going on? How you doing? All the way from the ATL. You know, it's Inja. Inja's in the. You know what? I said, man, spring is like here, uh I gotta freshen up a little bit. So
What's crazy is he shaved 20 minutes ago.
already, and I already got I did.
Already.
I did. I shaved this morning and the shadow's already there. Oh man.
Yes, I just turned off my 8:30 alarm. I'm here on time, so I'm thinking I don't need it.
Oh man. Oh man. Deviant, it's good to see you, my man. Yeah, it's honestly at this point, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I'm gotten so used to doing this show like a next to no sleep. I'm maybe like an hour. So um it
He
is.
said, "Don't talk too loud." Get as close to the mic as I can now.
Oh man. Matthew Merritt.
That's my
That
baby
that's a new
brother.
one.
That's my baby brother.
Is it?
Hmm.
Oh, okay. shout out shout out to Al's
I threatened him. I said, "Come to my show today, or
oh really? You got the family coming through to
slap to the
support.
neck."
Love to see it, man.
Hey,
Love to see it.
Chuck.
It's the big homie Chuck. The big homie. Thank you for coming out, my man. Much appreciated. I hope everybody's having a good morning. It's Sunday. We're waking up with you guys. We're waking up with you guys. It's been a good week in comics, a good week in nerd. Uh L,
Hmm.
you got some reading done this week? You got any
Barely,
reading done? Barely?
barely. I
Okay.
actually only had 4 books on my like to read list,
Mm-hmm.
and then I ended up only reading 3 of them, and then I read some other stuff instead, like to keep, procrastination reads.
Okay. Procrastinate. Oh, okay. I got you. I got you. Hey, so we got a I should probably open it up. We got I threw up a poll just before we
Not the
went
dark
live.
seeds of Elle. He's my little brother, not my son.
Hold
You caught Sergio giggling. Make sure to timestamp that so we could put it into the compilation, please.
And I'm gonna open this up real quick. 1 second. Okay, so I threw up the poll right before we went live. Poll is have you or do you plan on watching Morbius in theaters? And we got a 69% to 31 in
Oh,
favor of
69. We were seeing that number a lot this morning, huh?
in favor of no. No, 69% right now of people are saying they're not planning or they haven't watched Morbius in theaters. I watched it. I watched it the other day. We're gonna get into that a little later. Curious for those who voted no. Why don't you plan on watching it in theaters? Oh well, there we go. First answer. Her Rogan was trash. Trash. I've already seen Morbius and I'll never get back. Yo, you know why I like Deviant? Deviant always gives it to us straight. He cuts the BS.
Not a $2 ticket.
Oh, okay. Hey, listen, bro. You can't go wrong for $2.
Oh,
Man.
You know what my favorite thing about when these kind of movies come out is like you kind of have like a feeling of what Sergio's review is going to be. He's going to be like, "Oh, it was probably a good time. It was fun." And then the reviews for it everywhere else are like trash ass movie. And then when the Batman comes out, you're like, "It was okay. It was kind of mid," and everybody else is like Oscars.
I'm saying it's true. Everybody was so hyped for the Batman. I was just like,
I'm excited to see Morbius. I'm not gonna watch it until it's streaming, but I was looking forward to watching it.
Okay, so we'll get into the Morbius talk a little later. I feel like it's gonna come up. Maybe we can just talk about it now. I started the discourse. I'm not gonna see it in theaters simply because I'm not down for spending the money. But I will watch it at home and watch it with an open mind and decide for myself if I like it or not. Yeah, I mean that's the way. That's the way.
Joey, I have to go to the movies at least one more time in my life because the last movie I saw was like right before the pandemic, and it was the Grudge remake, and it was one of the worst movies I've ever seen. And I need to have one last redo before I'm like I'm never going to a theater.
Yeah. I mean, I love the theater experience, so I mean, I don't.
Hi, Mel.
Hey, Mel, don't text and drive. We love having you here in the live chats, but we want you safe, madam. We want you safe. Get back home safe, okay? We gotta.
Gutter Gang leader Joey says, "Don't conform. You're a rebel, Sergio.
That's
You're
it.
a rebel.
You know, rebel without a cause."
I like the first Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
Like the Suicide Squad was good.
I like the first one.
Yeah. You want to say it? You want to try that again one more time?
No, I don't feel like it.
One more time now.
Suicide Squad.
Okay. All right.
Said, I'm sorry
for
that Grudge remake. I've never walked out on a movie before. I was so like if I didn't have like a bunch of snacks and I wasn't like because I used to go to the movies alone to like get away from the kids in the house and stuff. And so if I didn't want that alone time, I would have walked out. It was awful. Hi, Keisha.
What's going on, Keisha? Good morning. I think it's the first time viewer, Keisha. Thanks for coming through.
I love the theater.
Yeah,
no, I get you.
That's what I'm saying about the theater experience, right? Like for like those tentpole movies, those big movies, CGI heavy movies. I have to watch them in the theater. I have to, like Dune.
I watched Dune on my phone.
See, that's
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh, okay. I was gonna cut you off right there, Al. No. Like those movies, they have to be watched in theater, right? That's what they're made for. You know what I mean? Yeah. Thanks for coming through. We appreciate it. Yeah.
Sergio.
All right. It was good.
Hey, Steve. The door is open for you right now, so let's Let's try to keep it open.
It's gonna stay open for my buddy Steve. Don't bully him. I'm not gonna let you start that. Not this morning, man. Not this
He was
morning.
about to go. You know what I do watch on my phone though? Like if I can't sleep, I watch really sad movies on my phone, like Sophie's Choice. I'll put that thing on my phone and watch it in bed.
You're all about the sad girl hour. Just that's it.
That's like my 3 a.m. I can't sleep movie. Like let
Oh
me get
my
a little depressed and fall asleep.
yeah. so so while we got you folks here, thank you everybody for coming through, man. The live chats are popping already.
What are you talking about?
He's pulling up one. We have no idea what he's talking about. While we've got you here, folks, please remember to smash that like button. Please hit that like button. If you're digging what we're doing, if you're enjoying the content, even if you're not, even if you hate us, just give a hate like. Give a hate like, a hate watch. We're down for that too. We know. A hate watch. Oh shit. Shall we kick off the weekly review?
Juan says, Elle's husband says, yo, I got that Sophie's Choice. I got you. You know what's really sad is like when I'm sitting there and I'm like, what would I choose? Which one would I what would I choose? That's awful. Let me not be sad on the show. What do you say we're doing?
Weekend review. Shall we get into it?
Mm-hmm.
Take down that banner, man. Let me
take it down. Oh, I forgot. I keep forgetting about those things.
Hey, let's go. How was the volume level that time, guys? I adjusted it. Hopefully it wasn't like
permission to put back up the banner.
Eardrum popping? Permission granted.
Thank you.
Yes. Don't mess up again, eh? You're only one.
I get two more mess ups.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
I feel like it's like one per 35-minute.
For you, it's more like one every 10. I mean, let's keep it 100. Elle, so you got some reading done this week.
Yeah.
What did you read? What are we talking about here?
So I'm gonna save my number 3 pick for later.
You're saving it.
Saving it.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Everybody's saying mostly that the volume is cool.
Oh, okay. The volume is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Thank you, Juan. We got One Shot Comics. What's going on? One Shot, the man with the crazy Unreal collection, man. If when did we do that community showcase? That was a couple months back now,
mm-hmm.
If you guys haven't seen it, go back to that episode. We had a lot of dope submissions from members of the community. Yeah, that was a good one. But we're talking our favorite reads of the week right now, Elle.
We are.
Okay.
And you've been teasing some subtle shade about this one. Curious to hear it.
I have been, but I'll let you get into your. This is your number 2.
This is my number 2. Okay. It's the start of a new storyline. We're like a year after what happened in, what was it called? Archer's Peak, Widow's Peak, something like that.
Archer's Peak, yeah.
We're a year out from that, and it's just the start of a new case, new characters. That's pretty much all I could say without getting too spoilery. Do you remember her name, the new character?
Well, as
I know you have notes
about before we went live, ma'am, and you were giving me. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
I believe you were laughing at me when I said I take my notes here.
No, that's because I take notes too. I just didn't this week.
If you see right there,
mm-hmm.
Her name would be Gabby Garcia.
So Gabby, love her.
You're welcome, Elle.
Because I feel like she's like the child of the generation who have parents who watch Dateline. Because off top, she's like, no, I need a lawyer. I need a lawyer.
Mm-hmm.
And I really appreciated that. We're in a new location. We're in New Mexico.
I love this splash page. This double page splash.
Mm-hmm.
How
It
nice.
really sets the tone. Like it really uh
So good.
yeah.
So good. Look at that
Does
sunset.
does
Okay.
she talk too much? She does. She talks too much but doesn't talk enough, if that makes sense. And she's just very angry, but justifiably so, I feel. In this her people in her life have been killed. She feels like she's the um suspect because she's the only one who wasn't there. And I think it's funny, there's like a line in there where it's like somebody's killing people in this town, and I was like, oh, I get it. Somebody's killing the children.
Oh, I see what they did
I
there.
see that.
That's clever.
It was just really, I just really like that we're back with a new storyline with Erica now in the present.
Hmm.
I really liked the last arc where they did like the her origin story, but I'm glad that it's we're starting a new case, because I just remember how exciting that first arc was, and how like the unwrap and how fast paced it was, and this kind of feels similar to that. So I'm excited to see where this one goes.
Okay. Interesting.
And your mid take on it?
I read this as well. I read this as well. I didn't like it as much as you did. Um, I did like that cold open in the car, in
Mm-hmm.
the cop car, right? That was great. So it introduces a new character, Gabby Garcia here.
Yes, one. It's Something Is Killing the Children, number 21.
21? Yeah, it is 21.
Oh, not not you question.
Yeah, I got it here. I got it
House of
here.
Slaughter was really good, Joey. I really liked it.
Number 21. So yeah, I think the new character's design is cool. Hey, good morning. Art and Caffeine is agreeing with you, Alice. She loved the new series. She loved the new series or the new issue. So I was just getting into why I didn't dig it as much as Al. You know what I found weird, Al?
Hmm.
Like, so they kind of like she's this character's like what, 11 years old or so,
Hmm.
right? She talks and she acts, she behaves as if she's 10 years older than she really is. And so that threw me off. I'm reading this and I'm reading her dialogue, her behavior, and I'm like, no 11-year-old acts like this ever in the history of 11-year-olds, right? So that took me out a bit. I found that a little bit unbelievable. And some of the behaviors of the characters, considering the circumstances they're in, I found a little bit silly and ridiculous. Uh, like like the family friend, right?
Hmm.
They end up in this bar, and she's in shock, right? She's like,
Hmm.
"Oh, they're all dead." Da, da, da. But in literally the next breath, she's saying, "Well, I can't really take care of this kid. It's not a long-term solution." I'm like, I don't, I don't see anybody saying something like that.
So
And the
I
fact that they end up the cop takes this 11-year-old girl to a bar after her family's been slaughtered. I'm sorry, that makes no sense to me.
I don't. I think you
None.
might have to give this a reread in a couple months or something, because
Yeah,
I disagree with you on all of those
yeah.
points. Only because I have
Do
a
you find
10
it
year.
reasonable that they end up in a bar
I
after
find it for
after?
a small podunk town, and the
Yeah,
only if she grew up around there, then it's like small town
I don't
politics
know.
at play. So I thought it made sense. I
Yeah.
have a 10-year-old daughter, and she doesn't talk back. She's very respectful, but I know
Mhm.
that if pushed, she's capable of, like, especially with like the lawyer talk and feeling, guilty and stuff like that. I've heard her talk about cases and stuff like that. So,
Mm.
I do listen to a lot of crime podcasts, and she's kind of grown up listening to them with me and watching Dateline with me. So like that stuff wasn't too far fetched to me.
Mm.
Also, remember that girls, 9, 12 years old, it's like the onset of puberty. Her emotions are out of control. So her actions to me, like erratic, but she's at a breaking point too. And
Well,
she's on.
it's not so much the emotions. I mean, I think that's understandable. It's just the way that she's speaking to these. She didn't sound 11 years old. She's asking for a
Mhm.
whiskey lemonade.
Yeah, but if
Yeah,
she grew up in and out around the bar, like it's funny. Like you know what I mean?
that's
Like it's
crazy. That's wild. I don't know. I mean, that just it's so things like that for me. It
Mhm,
took me out of the story a bit. You know, um, the strong suit again for me was in this issue particular was the art.
mhm.
Were there like we had that? You want to throw it up that double page splash that we had
Yeah.
again? Like that's great. That's fantastic, right? And even they
Mhm,
open up here, and then the next panel is zoomed in on
mhm,
the bartender
mhm.
that they're smoking, and then the entrance, and so that was stuff. That was stuff.
It just felt very much like small town politics.
Mm,
She grew up around the bar. Why is it's I don't think it's weird that she would be in the bar. Like I grew up like picking up stuff from the liquor store from my dad because the owner knew my dad. You know what I mean? So
mm,
like none of that was weird to me.
mm-hmm.
And the way she was talking, I felt like it felt very much like an 11-year-old of today. Maybe
Really?
not, yeah, like there you have access to so much information
Mm-hmm.
and with the internet, and I feel like kids know more stuff. They're more is she like does she like need to get it together a little bit? Yeah. Couldn't be my kid talking like that to me, but again, that's not her parents. These are extraordinary circumstances, so
Mm-hmm.
I was into it. I like her.
Oh, oh, you know what else was cool? I don't think it's spoiler to say because they say it in the previews,
Mhm.
but the introduction of a new type of monster
And how cool did they
that
look?
was very very cool. Like so that's all that we can say. But check it out, folks. That new it's ooh,
Did you
okay.
get not to spoil anything,
Hmm.
did you get Walter vibes from it? From the shadow?
A little bit
I kind
from
of
Nice
got
House.
yeah, I
From
kind
Nice
of
House,
got
yeah. But if you notice too, so that's funny that you bring that up because, and I swear, in every single one of Tinian's books,
mhm.
his characters wear glasses, and they're like the glasses that you can't. The way they're drawn, you don't see
Hi
through the
Sheena.
glasses, right?
Um
Like
yeah, there's
the the young boy from Arc One,
yeah.
Walter from Nice House.
Mhm.
There were some other examples, but
That's so funny that you said that because I can't remember what book I read, but I just read a book, one of his books, and I was like, "That's him." He puts himself into every
mm-hmm,
book he's in.
mm-hmm. I feel the same way
Mhm.
too. Hey, hey, I didn't. We got we got Sheena. What's going on? It's good to see you. Hey, we're gonna talk later. We might need that replacement a little sooner than we had anticipated.
Need
Uh,
the what?
the replacement,
Oh,
replacement.
hey Tara.
Tara, good morning, ma'am. Good. Why you? I didn't even get the chance to say
Oh,
hello. You just threw her.
oh, I didn't
Let me
realize.
breathe with the comment.
Oh, you need a minute to
Give me.
absorb it.
I just saying hello. A little bit of face to face. It's good
Mhm.
to see everybody. Steve, Sheena, Tara, everybody who's coming in. You're late. It's all good. It's all good. Uh, Aaron likes the Tinian school of
I
writing.
wonder if it's
Writing
him
style.
telling them to do it or if it's the artist taking like liberties to do it. Cause like it's a thing now, so they
I
got to
feel like
keep doing it.
I feel like it's too much of a coincidence that
Hmm.
he's got to be like, hey, just But yeah,
And see, Sheena, this is kind of the disrespect you deal with when
mm, mm. Oh, you got to get your shit together, man. You're stressing me out. These pre-show mornings are really got me
yeah.
high tension.
Okay. So that was my number two. That was Something is Killing the Children. Number 21 is my number 2.
Cool. Yeah.
So my number 1 pick is Spectators by Brian K. Vaughan, Nico, and Rashawn. I don't know how you say it. Marshall.
Don't do that. Nico Henry Sean. That sounds French.
And
Deviant still in the live
Deviant,
chat?
if you want
Nico
to,
Henry Sean.
and lettering by Phonographics.
Okay.
Just take a beat. Hold on.
Are we okay here?
Okay, so Spectators is Brian K. Vaughan's Substack book. He releases a couple pages every week, but on March 28th, he released the first 30 pages as one file. It's completely free. You just have to subscribe, not even paid tier. Like, it's free subscriber tier.
Wow.
It's going to be
that very often.
And he said it's going to be like about 300 pages at the end of the day, but right now it's the 30 pages that are out. And I will say, and he makes it very very clear, it is very graphic. It's very not safe for work. But with all that being said, like, you will probably see worse in some other books, but there is a lot of violence and sex and stuff in here. Deviant's still here.
Oh, it is. Yeah. So I was saying, Deviant, is that a French Nico Henry Sean? Is that a French guy? French name? I feel like it is.
Oh, Chuck, go ahead and drop the link.
Do it up, Chuck. Do it up, Chuck. Drop it, my
man. He said, "I love Ryan's writing." I know what that. I know Pero means, but I took 7th grade Spanish. Don't worry about all that.
You want to say that one more time, man?
No. So Spectators is about, we're in the end of the pandemic times, and people are going back to socializing and going back to the theaters and stuff. And I thought this was really funny because she's supposed to be going on like a date, and he cancels, and she's already at the movies. He's like, "Sorry, I'm at the office." And she like types out this full paragraph, like, like, "Fuck off," like all this other stuff. And then at the end, she changes it to she just liked this comment. She didn't type any of that stuff because it's true. I don't know how many times I go to cuss you out, and then I'm just like, you know what? Just hit it with the thumbs up.
Oh, I mean,
okay. And then it ends up being like a situation where there's like a mass shooting going on, and I don't want to spoil anything because, again, it's free. So
okay, I gotta say,
the art is French. I was reading Deviant's comment. It's chef's kiss. I was about to say French kiss.
There you go. Is a French kiss?
I was about to say.
Yeah. What's a French kiss in terms of art look like?
I know.
Let me see. Let the audience. We want to see.
I said this book the art is French kiss.
What's that lingua about? We want to know.
It's so good.
Yeah.
I'm very excited to see where this goes, and it's like, it's really cool that you're on the process as they're doing it, because it's like every week you get pages, but it's also tedious because it's like, no, I need to know everything right now, and it's gonna be 300 pages. That wait, ugh. But I'm excited. It's really good. I highly recommend it. It's completely free. So, and for it to be completely free, it's honestly so many beautiful pages, but I didn't want to put them up because spoilers, but it's really well done. But there is a lot of violence and sex and stuff. So
this art is incredible. I love it. Instant, like, yo, I have to read this just off of the strength of the art. I mean, plus it's Brian K. Vaughan, right? Yeah. But Deviant is saying the artist is Canadian apparently. So dope, So bonus right there.
A French kiss is when you stick your thumb at the top of your teeth and say "kiss." Try it. No, sir.
I feel like
I feel like that's a trick. Do it. Do it.
Kish? How, I don't know. What am I supposed to say? Kish. Oh man, I gotta stop
Juan,
listening to what
you
the
gotta stop listening to Juan.
yeah
Juan,
yeah man.
he's
Oh my
he's
god.
he's clipping all of this stuff for his
Yeah,
collection.
for you, man. I know you're gonna use that somehow, some way. But this is cool. This completely flew underneath my radar.
Hmm.
I'm checking this one out. I'm
Yeah.
checking this one out.
And his Substack is called like Exploding Giraffe. It's really good.
Okay.
I'm a fan.
I mean, you can't go wrong for the freeze, you know.
No, and for because I've seen a couple other um paid Substacks where the content is lacking,
Mm,
but this one is pretty above board.
man. Okay. All right. So that's your number one read of the week.
It was.
Fantastic. I like that. I like that. I like that. All right. Okay. That's cool. I'm with that. Okay. Bye bye now.
But
See you, folks.
I feel
That's
like
the
I'm
show.
echoing.
Oh, Joey's hearing it. I don't hear it though. I don't hear it.
I
I
do.
guess. I guess I'll get into my books now.
Oh.
I'll get into my books. Apologies for having to put up with that mid reading content there. Other than that last one, that spectator looks cool. Oh, good one.
Mm-hmm.
Good one, man. Let me get my. Oh, you got it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. New burn. Número 5. New burn number 5, folks. Oh, you read this one, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So we got another shared book here.
Well.
So New burn, you know what? I don't know why it took me like the longest time to kind of click in, but each issue is essentially it's a self-contained story, right? Um, like you got your he's a PI, Newburn. He hires a new like assistant. What's her name here? Emily. Emily. Um, Newburn is one of those ones. Yeah. So I didn't. I'm like each issue kind of self-contained story wraps up. The overarching is it overarching or arcing? Arching, I feel like. Um, he works for the six crime families, right? New York City. He's almost like untouchable at this point. Up up until this issue, folks, because as the issue is so aptly titled, "Luck Ran Out." Uh, our main character, Newburn, finds himself in jail. In jail. Gotta love that prison jumpsuit orange, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Um, yeah. Why is Newburn in jail, man? How did he end up in here? To what end is he there? You know? Um, is this the end of his demise?
I
So
can
this
relate to that.
I dropped this at issue 3 and I'm you know what? I'd say Newburn Joey is one of those ones that's gotten better and better with each issue. Um, would you agree, Al, or
Yeah.
so? But I can also see it being a trade rate for some people. So this was a good one. I liked it. It switches up. In terms of what happens, not much I can get into without spoiling it for you guys. But yeah, Newburn's in jail, guys. So this is an interesting twist. Didn't see it coming. Why is he there? All is revealed. So again, another self-contained story here. That's Newburn number 5. Now all the issues in Newburn, they come with they call a backstory, like a side story
Mm-hmm.
by a different creative team. Issue 5 is the start of the new backstory called Spookorama, which is written by who do we got here? And pull out. The artist is Suli, excuse me, and oh, there we go. And it's written by Casey Gilly. So I'm not familiar with her. Suli, I've seen some of her stuff, and then lettered by Tobin Rake. How do you pronounce that? L?
Hmm.
Help me out here.
It has a pronunciation, I'm sure.
I'm
And
gonna attempt that. I'm just gonna butcher homie's last
Joey,
name.
does my mic sound better or worse? Because I just changed the setting and I don't know what it did.
I don't hear an echo, to be honest.
Well, I turned off echo cancellation because I don't know why it keeps doing that.
Hmm. Okay. You're sounding clear on my end. Um. So this is the start of the new backstory. You have a girl. She's murdered. This is set in takes place in Coney Island. They got like the amusement park out there, and you got two
Thanks,
characters.
Joey.
Oh, of course. You've got these two girls out there. One of them is murdered. So the friend, I forget her name. I forget her name. But the one she's kind of dealing with the grief. I found this like has a moodiness to this.
Hmm.
A certain vibe. I dig the black and white art. It was cool. Um, so this kind of bonus story plus the main Newburn, cool stuff.
I
So
did like this page. I thought it was cool how they did like the first time they met and the last time she saw her.
hmm
So they have like, her living in dead. That was really cool. It,
oh,
visually.
hmm
Hmm.
this was my favorite page from this uh from this bonus story as well.
And
Actually,
it was kind of jarring because I forgot that the last short wrapped up and the last one was so colorful. And
mm.
this one is kind of like the opposite of visually of the first one. So
hmm hmm Yeah.
I
Um,
almost like I almost went past it because I was so used to seeing, that art style from the first story. And I'm like, oh, this must be an ad. Scroll.
and I just remembered actually. So Joe, you're saying you're trade weighting this one. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, the Newburn trades are going to be 8 issues each. So you're going to be waiting a while, buddy. And anybody else who's trade waiting this one, this was issue 5. Each trade is consisting of the first or of 8 issues, if I'm remembering correctly. But yeah, it's a good one. I'm digging it.
For
I like
sure.
it. Listen, Mike, I like black and white. I dig it.
Yeah, I
You
like
know,
black and white.
yeah. I know some people don't like it.
Yeah.
I think it was actually Fresh Princess on another live show. Was it the Mondo Mail Call or
I think I heard
Steve
Q
Steve
say
show?
that she doesn't like. I love
No.
a heavy ink though. Like you
Mhm.
promised me darkness. The girl walks home alone. I love the vibes that captures.
Oh yeah, that's a good one. And they got the new
Oh,
the
who's
continuation of
who's
that one,
who's
right?
French kissing in the chat room?
Hey,
Juan, point him out.
I'm
He
lost.
said there's a love story going on in the chat room.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Hey, we can make love connections here in the House and Nerd Show. We're okay with that. Okay with that. The
He
true
said.
character. Okay, Juan, Juan, you're too much, buddy. So that's my number 3, folks.
Hmm.
My number 2, Elle. We happen to share our number. No, do we share number 2?
No, this is
No.
my number
No,
3.
this is your number 3. Excuse me.
Hmm.
Yes. Apologies. Your number 3. My number 2, folks. A righteous thirst for vengeance. Number 6. Wow. This is good. This has
Hmm.
been this has been a top tier series, man. Not one issue has been amiss by any means. I'm gonna just put it out there.
Hmm.
I feel like this is one of the best drawn books out right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Andre Lima Arujo. is the artist, folks. Wow, man, this is the right off the bat. This is the first page. Um, Absolutely digging the artwork in this book, man. Uh, he's killing this one. I love it. I love it. Um,
Do you know how many issues it's supposed to be?
I don't I don't know, to be honest. I don't know if it's kind of like a maxi style, like maybe 8 or 10.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've seen solicited up to 9 at least. So
Okay.
um, yeah, Mike, this one, like I said, A Righteous Thirst, I think is not only one of the best drawn books right now, but just one of the best books, period. And I feel like it's gonna end up on a lot of people's best of lists at the end of the year. I know for sure. If I have any
It's.
say in it, hell, this one's gonna
Mm-hmm.
end up on the
Oh,
on the nerdies
absolutely, absolutely.
list. What did you think of this issue? Of?
Well, I think it was the last issue or the issue before that one that I legit gasped at the turn of events, and I said, "No, they're not gonna do that," and they did it. And then so now we're at where we're at now, and I was just like, you have that knot in your stomach because they've already done something that like shows you it's gonna be brutal, and so we get here, and him and Xavier have bonded to an extent at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And so as a reader, we've bonded with them. And so I'm just like waiting for the other shoe to drop, I guess, and it's stressing me out, but in the best way.
Oof, it's gonna drop. We know that too.
Mhm.
Yeah. But you're touching on the bond, on the relationship developing between Javier and I think the main character's named Sonny, right?
Javier.
Yeah, his name's Javier.
No, his name is Xavier.
Oh my gosh, ma'am, he's a Latino character. Please, okay?
If it's spelled Xavier
No matter,
in
no matter.
I would say
Oh,
Xavier.
don't do that.
Hey Q.
It's Q. What's going
How did
on?
you guys read his name? I read it as XAV.
Don't
I see what you're saying
don't
because
make me put
X
up
is pronounced
another
as a
four on the
H,
live chat.
but in a
Yeah.
like as an American reading it, I've been reading his name as Xavier.
Okay, like Professor X, I guess. Okay, okay. I'm not even okay. I can see that.
It probably is Javier. That makes more sense, honestly. In tone with the
Okay.
story, that makes
Mm,
more sense. But it's like I already have it established in my head that it's Xavier.
let's go with it. So we're going with little Professor X then. Little Professor Xavier, according to I'm with it. That's okay. So issue 6. This issue, it takes place 6 months after the events of the previous arc, and I think issue 5 came out a while ago, so we can say um, Xavier's mom. Okay, so spoiler alert for anybody who hasn't read issue 5 yet. Um, in the events of issue 5, uh, you know, uh, Xavier's mom is killed, so he's essentially he's orphaned. Um, they're on the run, so Xavier and look, you got me saying Xavier now. Congratulations, ma'am.
You're
You
welcome.
won. You won the battle, but not the war. Xavier and Sunny, uh, they find themselves on like an off the grid settlement, right, in the woods
Mhm.
of DC, living like with the freemen type of deal. Um, this is a change of pace in the story, whereas the last 3 issues
Mhm.
kind of have been boom, boom, boom with the action, have
Mhm.
been great. This issue slows things down
Mhm.
considerably, but I love it. Masterful
Yeah.
pacing.
It has the same pace as the first issue.
Mm-hmm.
And so
Mm-hmm.
when you're reading it, you're like looking at every panel for clues because in the first issue there was something hidden on like almost every page that came back later on.
That's one of the beautiful things about this book, man, is just how it's paced.
Mhm.
Remender, or excuse, yeah, Remender. Wow, just amazing stuff, and kind of really slowing it down. This issue kind of it allows us to get kind of caught up, right,
Mhm.
where they're at. But my favorite thing was the relationship developed between Javier and Sonny,
Mhm.
right? Damn near got me, with the salty discharge
Oh, especially when he
coming
hands
out my
him
eyes.
the paper, and then when you see what's on the paper later on. Oh.
My heart, oh my heart, I couldn't take it. I couldn't take it, man. I love it, man. So what Andre Lima Arujo and Remender were able to do is just just convey so much emotion,
Mhm.
right, through the art, through the storytelling, without really not saying so many words, especially in particular with the scenes with Javier and Sonny, right?
Mhm.
Um, yeah,
For sure, it's definitely the subtle nuances in the art.
yeah, yeah.
Um,
Oh, was that me or was that you?
that was you.
Oh, 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 oh. Al, what do you do? What's going on here? Damn,
You want to get it together? That's your.
damn, damn. So really, really powerful stuff, man. Absolutely got me in the feels. I love the bond developed between Orphan
Mhm.
Javier and Sonny. But like like you were saying, now we're just kind of the tension is built, like just waiting for that other shoe to drop, right?
Mhm.
Oof, just great stuff, man.
Oh, and you get a lot more of like Sunny's backstory in this one. So that
Yes.
was really interesting because I this whole time I've been like, because in the previews and when you order
Hmm.
it, it tells you more about the story than what's told in the story. So
Hmm.
I'm just like, I'm I try not to read previews, the descriptions, to be honest, because I just like to go into the story.
Hmm.
But I ended up having to read it for the first issue because I was confused. I was like, the description doesn't sound like what happened, so I
Hmm.
didn't understand.
Hmm.
And even for this one, it's like, just read it. It's not. It feels more organic. So it was cool that we didn't really know anything about him, and it's what issue number 6, and we're just now finding out why he was even.
Yes, yes, thank you, Al. So that was the big thing with this. So there's been a lot of mystery, right, surrounding our
Mhm.
main character and how he finds himself in this circumstance of being on the run and getting kind of caught up in the dark world of like hitman and assassinations and all that stuff.
Mhm.
And finally, we get some answers. So that was great stuff. Yes, Ignacio, we find out a lot about what is going on in the story. A lot of exposition in this issue, but very well done. And then you had a comment earlier, and I agree 100% that it's the pages, you know,
Mhm.
that are Rougeau, in particular the ones between Sunny and Javier that
Mhm.
they're sharing. All that is done without very minimal dialogue, right?
Mhm.
So we're getting all that stuff. Just it's conveyed. The emotion is conveyed through the art, man. Just oof, fantastic stuff. This one got me, man. I honestly thought I didn't think it would be topped. I thought this was
Mhm.
going to end up being my number one.
Oh,
But it isn't.
absolutely agree. If
Mhm,
if I wasn't so excited about the return of Erica and stuff, then this, and if I hadn't have read Spectators, because I'm gonna be real, I'm a sucker for a good number one,
mhm.
and so Spectators for me, the promise of what's to come, is really exciting. But this is absolutely like top tier, fantastic book.
Mhm. And he's got a theory here. He says whatever we find out is not necessarily true.
Agree, and
Are you thinking the information given to us is like misdirection?
one of my favorite things in like reading any kind of book or novel or watching something, I love an unreliable narrator.
Mm.
I do think there's more to Sunny's situation, and just we've seen some corporate involvement in some capacity earlier in the series. So I do think that there's more going on than what's being led on for sure.
More than meets the eye, if you
Mhm.
will. Hmm.
Mhm. Especially in the first one cuz there was a lot of clues on all the pages, but there is also some misdirections, so
Yeah,
for sure.
it's been great. This is one of my favorites. Uh, man, I've been enjoying this one. Uh, Anybody else reading a registers? It's been dope. I saw some here. I need TP for my bunch hole. Thank you, Great Cornholio.
A real one.
Trade paper back. Is that? I see what you did there. Uh,
Trade paper.
Trade paper. I got you. I got you. I follow. I follow. I dig. I dig. My number one though, folks. As good as a registers is, my number one. Let me. You got the band and I got the thing.
Mhm.
Where's it? Where'd
I
it
mean, I
go?
think they've already seen it.
Oh, there we go. Philadelphia. Philadelphia number 20. So I got that. This was actually this came out last week. I didn't have the chance to read it until this week. A little behind, but
So
that's
this would
okay.
be your weeks in review, huh?
Weeks, no, ma'am. It's my week in review because I read it this week, ma'am.
Mm.
Don't do that.
Mhm.
Don't undermine me. Let him let him ball. How dope is this Larson cover though? The variant.
Yeah,
Holy,
I love that one.
it's so sick, man. I love it, man. I love it. Um, So, Philadelphia 20, folks. I mean, you guys have heard me talk about this one. I think ad nauseum at this point. But it's good. It's not slowing down by any means. If anything, Rodney and Jason and Lewis, the whole creative team, just kind of mastering their craft on this book. Um, but this one, the big events from issue 19, the previous issue. Again, a little bit of a spoiler for those who are not caught up. Oh, actually, I can't really. Oh,
Hmm?
you're not caught up. So, are you okay with mild spoilers?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Are you sure?
Mhm.
You're not gonna bully afterwards. You're not.
Oh, always. That's a
Yeah.
lifestyle, not a.
Okay, that's a lifestyle. That's a given at this point. Okay,
Mhm.
so Seesaw Tompkins, he's captured in at the end of issue 19. He's captured by Abigail and who else is on Abigail's team? Thomas
Uh,
Jefferson.
yeah, TJ.
Yeah, TJ, if you will.
If you
Oh,
will.
is that what the kids are calling good
Tommy
old
J.
TJ?
Yeah, Tommy J.
Tommy J, even better. Okay, but
He's Montecito, right?
but look at him. He
I
looks
only
like a
know
Tommy
I
J.
only
Look,
know that
he's
from
got the
Hamilton.
so the big events is uh Seesaw's captured, um and this issue kind of shines the spotlight on him a little bit in terms of uh he's so now he's the main protagonist, which I think he always has been, right?
Mhm.
I mean, because if you think about it, take this in.
Mhm.
If you take out Seesaw from the story,
Right.
really there's no battle, there's no war, right? He's
Mm.
kind of the one he's the leader of this kind of resistance, right? Who's taken the war to Abigail and all these other vampires. Um, Versus, I mean, then you got the Sangsters, though, right? They're obviously an integral part of the story.
Yeah,
But if you take them out,
Big Jim and Little Jim.
Big Jim, Big Jim, Big Jim, and Little Jim, man, you're on one this morning. You take them out the story,
Mhm.
right? There's still the battle brewing, right?
Are
Because
they
you got
taking a crown off of his head?
yes,
A crown of thorns?
a crown of thorns. So he's actually he's up on up. They put him up on a cross.
Oh, okay.
So the imagery is like on point,
Mhm.
So but yeah, so we got our man Seesaw, the leader of the resistance. He's captured, um, and this is another issue that there's a whole lot of exposition. Uh,
Who's this sick daddy?
Oh,
You're
oh,
like,
so
oh, you're super behind, yeah.
that's the big listen. I'm not okay, so I will not say who that is, but if you're reading Nita Haas,
Mhm.
if you're reading the other titles in Rodney Barnes's Philadelphia universe,
Mhm.
I'll tell you there's a big connection made, which was
Mhm.
very cool. So tying it in to Nita Haas. So check that one out, folks, as well. If you're not
I
already.
give him like a eight, a strong 8.5.
For which one?
The character design.
You liking that, eh? Mhm. Big Daddy. What name would you give him?
Maybe something. Mm.
Come on now, come on. The audience
What do
got us
you
on the edge
call
of our
him?
seats.
What do you call him?
Oh man, never mind. I call him by his character name.
What's that?
You better
Spell
stop
it.
me tonight. I can't because then I'm spoiling it for everybody.
Mm.
But it's cool. So they're tying it in. Yeah, you see what I gotta
He
put up
said
with you.
Mephisto. He said
Yeah.
my Fisto.
So the big connection.
Big horny poppy.
There you go. I was waiting for somebody to say it. To be honest, Ignacio, you took the words out of Elle's mouth. She was just waiting for someone to say it.
Same wavelength.
Oh man, see, you got that
What?
wavelength.
Yeah. The sonar.
So, um, man, and you know what? Low key,
Mhm.
low key. I'm not. I wouldn't go as far as to say Philadelphia is a political book,
Mhm. I mean,
but
it's
Rodney Barnes is
inherently.
definitely he's got some commentary,
Mhm.
on American society. Um, so
I
that
feel like it's absolutely political. From the from number 1, like it's been,
yeah.
yeah, from
Oh,
number
yeah, no,
1.
I mean for sure, but I
Mhm.
wouldn't call it a political book, right?
I guess
But
not in the
but the
traditional
commentary is
sense.
there for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think that can be denied. From you're right, from issue number one. Um, we got so this one introduces a bunch of a new players, but I think if I had to have like one kind of criticism or critique
Mhm.
on the series as a whole, not just this issue, is
Not
there's
enough
a
to
lot of
Quan.
no, there's a lot of players in the game.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
There's a lot of moving parts, and there's so many different characters. It's like we don't get to see them all. Like they're not kind of given their due time, right?
Mhm.
I think it was back in arc two. Who was the big reveal was Tommy J. Thomas
Mhm.
Jefferson.
Mhm.
We haven't really seen much of him. We get to see a little bit of him here in this one. Or Jupiter. Jupiter did get his shine in arc two, but since then, right?
Mhm.
Or even like the side character. What's the little girl's name? She's cool.
Brittany.
Brittany.
Look
Uh,
at, see, I know stuff.
you know a little bit, a little bit. And then they introduced, again, spoiler from issue 19, the previous, they introduced George Washington, right?
Georgie, huh? They
Yeah,
got him too.
good old Georgie. Good old Georgie. Um,
Is he a
so
vampire?
yeah, he's the vampire. He's a vampire, man. Um, but love the art. Like, look at this. You guys, the little glowing eyes in the back, great stuff. My number one pick, guys. Shit, man. Rodney Barnes and his whole team, they're doing big things with this universe. Can't recommend this one enough, folks. Pick it up. Philadelphia 20. I think that's it, Al.
Okay,
Did we go through all our books?
I believe so.
Yeah? Not too shabby. Not too shabby. That's it, folks. We're out. We're out. No, no, no. We got a game for you guys. We got a game for you guys.
Oh, you know what? Let me open Canva.
You're not ready, are you, ma'am?
I'm always, I stay ready.
Yeah, okay. Cause neither am I.
You hear me clicking real fast.
Yeah, I'm trying to click too now. Okay. So we got a game for you folks. Over under. We tried to play it last week, uh, but Elle went extra long with her with her week in review. Is that what it is? Is
Want
that
to
what it
get
was?
rid of some of these thingies
Yeah,
at the
let's
bottom?
clean it up.
Yeah, we want to do some maintenance.
Hmm. Totally unprepared.
You got to get it together. You got to.
Oh man, not this. Um, Let me know when you're ready, Al. Can I play
Hold
it?
on, let me go to. It's present standard, correct?
I'm gonna hit the intro bit here. Share. Boom. No, nope. Sorry, folks. Just setting this one up here, and I
Cookie,
think
you
I
know
got it.
me. Cookie, when I tell you, every time we play this game, even when I'm looking at how to figure out how to do the pages, the numbers and the math to me, it just doesn't make any sense.
Oh man,
If
there
your
we go.
favorite food fell on the floor, would you go over the moon to still eat it or go under where the food
There we
fell?
go, folks.
Go
There we go.
over?
We got it. Woo! I was sweating there, man.
Juan, I'm
Yeah.
trying to. If your favorite food fell on the floor, would you go over? I'm gonna be real. I believe in the 5 second rule, so I don't know over under, but I would still eat it unless it was like somewhere gross. Then
That's a good one. That's a good one. I got the 5 minute rule, so
5 minutes,
but no more.
no more.
I'm not a savage. I'm not a savage.
He
I'm
said
not
if
an
it's
animal.
still there, if it's still in the bed when you come back,
If it's still
fair
in the
game.
morning,
If your midnight stack is still in the bed when you come back to bed that night.
it can only be nibbled on so much before I don't touch it. Uh, but
He has
Al,
snacks under his pillow.
do you want to explain to the fine folks who might be new
Uh,
to this game how this game works?
so we're gonna. I don't. We present a book. We're doing 9.8 fair market values this time, and the other one has to guess, and you guys, if the price presented is over or under. Is that right?
Pretty straightforward, folks.
Yeah.
Yeah. So are you gonna present first, Al?
Yeah.
You can go first. Yeah. So you're gonna do. So we each got 3 books, right? Al's gonna test me. She's gonna test you guys at home. She's got a set price, and we're guessing whether it's over or under.
And we're doing first appearances.
Oh, so yeah, the little twist to this one. First appearances only. So definitely we want you guys to play along, have some fun with us. Uh, see if she can stump us. Because hey, last time we played this out, you did very poorly, ma'am.
I don't want. I'll eat that, but I also want to point
Mm.
out that you couldn't go into present mode.
What?
You got close and download on the screen. You didn't go into presentation mode
I don't know.
on
Is that
Canva.
what I did? I don't know. Maybe,
Okay.
maybe. Okay, bye now.
Okay.
Are you
Bye.
ready? Are you ready to share? Can I stop
Yes.
sharing?
Yeah.
Okay. Boom.
So I had to put like 15 no peeking signs on here because I had to change a couple of my slides.
No,
What
you,
happened?
you want to tell them why there's no peekings there?
Yeah, because you peaked.
We share a Canva account, so Al can't be trusted to not go into the game slides and cheat. So if she goes 3 for 3 here, folks, she peaked.
Mm.
Just you know.
So let's go. So my
Hmm.
first one is the first appearance of Jubilee, the Uncanny X-Men number 244, 1989.
First
9.8.
appearance first appearance of Jubilee.
Mhm.
You said it's a 9.8.
Mhm.
Hmm. Hmm. You're setting it at 397, eh?
Mhm.
First appearance of Jubilee. What do you folks think? Is is the price she set at 397? So Is it over or under? Because I don't know. I feel like that's a little low.
Let's
But
be real. Anything with Jubilee is priceless.
yeah, hey, Jubilee's underrated, man.
That's my girl.
I like Jubilee. She was one of my favorites. Um, hmm, hmm. Everybody
Not
that
way
looked at
too high. He said way too high.
that price is over.
This is for a 9.8 CGC graded.
So hold on, you guys. For the folks who are commenting in the live chats, are you saying that the price she set 397?
See, you're confused.
No, you confusing me, man.
They're saying
So
that
you
the
think it's
price.
over? You folks think it's over 397? Is
Oh,
that
see,
what?
that's where I told you it gets confusing, huh?
So that's how you're doing it,
You
though,
think
right?
that this price is too high. That's what they're saying.
No, no, no. So the price you're setting at 397.
Yeah, I'm saying it's 397.
So if I think it's the price
Oh,
is,
so they're
say
saying
for
it's
example, 400.
under. Yeah, they're saying this is why I don't like this game.
It's not that guy.
It's confusing.
I don't know what's going on, folks. Okay, bye-bye.
Everybody in the chat is saying that it's under.
That the price
They're saying
397 is
that
too low.
397 is too high.
It's too high.
Yeah.
I know what's going on. So I'm gonna go with I'm gonna.
Cookie said she doesn't care. She's saying no.
I can I be? I have no idea. I thought I went in so confident, understanding the
Yeah.
game. So what I'm saying, I think that price.
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying, yeah. What am I saying?
This is you. Oh, let's do over under. I really like that one.
Oh, so I guess I got a 50-50 chance of.
Now you're making me second guess what I put on the answer.
Yeah. So hold on. I'm saying okay, I got it. So I'm saying the actual price
Yes.
is going to be the actual price. There
Yeah.
we go. There we go. We got our shit together now, folks.
Mm-hmm.
The actual price is going to be. I'm going. You know what?
Mm-hmm. Oh, I thought you were frozen.
I'm going.
Uh-huh.
I'm going under.
Okay.
I'm going under.
Oh, wait, why did I put over? Oh, because it was over, but it is under. You know what I'm saying?
No, yeah, you did it the reverse, ma'am. You're the one who's confusing, ma'am. Folks.
So you get a point for that. The actual cover price that is $390. So my price was over.
Look at Juan's already tired of our bullshit. He's like, thank God. Half an hour for the
Look,
one
he
first
said-
slide.
he
Folks,
said-
we've got 20 of these. 20. Yo.
Oh gosh, I'm about to
But
leave.
so Ali, but you the actual you got it incorrect. You got it backwards. It should be reading under. Because the price is.
Oh yeah, but I put like over because the price
just
was.
Say it. You say you fucked it up. You messed it up.
Okay, see you.
Okay, bye now. So I got the first one correct. Okay.
Yes, you did.
Okay. Thank you, ma'am. So I'm 1 for 1. 1 for 1. Okay,
And
here we go, folks.
The first appearance of Booster Gold in Booster Gold #1.
Ooh, I like this one.
CGC 9.8, 280.
I'm pretty confident in this one.
Mm-hmm.
I can answer, but I'm curious what everybody else is thinking. You think 280 is too high of a number or too low?
One's thinking chicken.
Hmm. Perhaps. Perhaps. Man, that Molly laughed.
And it's funny because we were what?
What?
Say that again.
Keep going.
Not you self-incriminating.
Oh man, what's going on? So I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna say the actual price is over.
Okay.
Over 280. Yeah.
What?
What is it? No rewind, folks. No rewind. No replay on this one.
No.
It's all right. We just here for a gift.
They're over by $5.
So I'm thinking the actual price is over 280.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. It's 251.
251. Yeah.
So
So, but what do you? You realize what you just did there?
no, I don't.
Oh my!
I'm gonna start crying.
But it's okay. So I was
Okay.
either way. I was wrong because
Okay. You
I'm
thought
one.
it was
I'm one
gonna
over.
be more.
I'm over two. I'm over two.
Wait, but
So
you got the first one right.
I did get the first one right.
And you said for this one, what did you say?
I thought the price was gonna be over 280,
Oh, okay.
so I
So
hit over.
so you
But
got
it's
it wrong,
actually
you would say.
I got it wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So for folks at home who are keeping track of whether you're right or wrong, we don't know. We don't know.
You
Let's
know,
we're
consult
just having a
Cookie. I feel like Cookie has a grasp on it. She's two for
Cookie
two.
Cookie might be 2 for 2, to be honest.
Hmm.
I think
And
she's
so my microphone just. And my third is the first appearance of Moon Knight
stop.
in Werewolf by Night. 9.9
Stop.
9.8 CGC. Fair market value.
Oh, I say that's under. Easy. Easy. The actual price is gonna be higher. The actual price is gonna be higher. Yeah.
I needed a water break.
I feel like yeah. That's my final answer.
Yeah, the price. Some of the prices for this one were like, I was like, what?
Yeah. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying, Derek. I feel like that price is too low. Yeah. Right. So Joey's on the same thing.
But you got to remember too, like these are spec numbers now,
Man.
and it's
Yeah,
gonna be.
she's gonna send me something stupid, bro. She's gonna be like,
When you look at the
you don't
chart
think so,
for
Joey? I don't know, man.
when you look at the chart, for this book in particular,
Hmm.
like you could clearly see like once it got announced, the
Yeah.
prices skyrocketed.
Okay. So I'm saying the actual price is over. I'm over.
Okay.
And it looks like the audience is kind of.
31,200
There
is
you
the
go.
actual. Yeah.
There you go. There you go. So I'm 2 for 3.
Yeah.
I did pretty good.
Mhm.
2 for 3. I think that's the same score I got last time.
Uh,
I would have got 3 for 3 last time, but you finessed that Walking Dead
I did not.
numbers, bro.
I honestly I went back and I watched it a couple
Mm.
times and I still don't understand what happened.
So, folks, if anybody's got 3 for 3 who's playing at home, you get a crisp high five there.
Oh, they're just a high?
A crisp,
A
super
crisp.
high five. Okay. I gotta pull up my stuff now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you gotta stall, Elle.
Oh, Joey, 31,000.
Oh my god, bro! What's happening?
Cookie's 3 for 3. Cookie said she's not gonna let herself get fooled like last time because
Cookies
Yeah.
2 for 3. I believe it, man. Cookies are
it's
fire.
absolutely because of it's the spec market, absolutely, for this. Because I saw somebody post like they got theirs like 10 years ago for
Mhm.
$25 or some shit like that.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. So I think I got my stuffs ready. Why is it doing that? Let me share. Sorry.
Uh-oh.
One sec. Uh-oh.
I had a button on my microphone. Can you still hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay.
There we go. There we go. I got it. Boom. Okay.
Not Ruben at 1 hour 15.
Remind.
Ruben, you're gonna get a write up about this later.
Absolutely.
He
Absolutely.
said, "Looky, looky, cookie, cookie." Sergio, can you say that, please?
What's that?
Recite this line.
Looky, looky, cookie, cookie.
No,
If it
do it with
isn't,
some emotion. Come on.
come on now.
Come on now.
Come on now. Hey, never mind.
I need the sound bite.
Hey, here's my first. So this is House of Secrets number 92, folks. The
Mm.
first appearance of the lady with the brush there. Uh,
This is
no,
the first appearance of. I know this one.
this is the first appearance of um of Swamp Thing, excuse
Hmm.
me. The first appearance of Swamp Thing.
Do you want to know something funny?
Uh-huh.
This is one of the books that I was gonna pick.
I had a, it was crazy. I
I
almost
have
picked that
so
Moon Knight thing.
many. Yeah,
I
I have.
that's why I was laughing. I was like, no,
I have so many homages of this cover. This is one of my favorite all-time covers.
you've got so many what? Oh,
Homages,
one more time.
homages,
Homages. I didn't like that one. No,
homage,
homage.
homage.
Yeah. Uh, House of Secrets 92, folks. This is a 9.8.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
I,
is
I
the actual number, is the actual value over or under 39,000? What are people saying? What's everybody
I
saying?
feel like it's either 38,000 or 42,000.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
Joey's saying under because the show got canceled.
Mm, this one seems to be consistently high though.
Swamp Thing. I mean,
Hmm.
Swamp Thing's a big character. So what are you thinking of?
I think it's.
I
I
like
think
that people seem to be stumped on this one.
yeah. I want to say it's like. I'm gonna say under. I think it's 38.
You think it's 38? This is why I picked this one for you, Ruben. I picked this
Mm-hmm.
one just for you, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
A little
A
swampy
little
boy action.
fromage, if you will. Homage.
One more
How,
time, Al?
how do
One
you
more time.
say it? How do you say it?
No, one more time.
Homage.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
No,
Give
I'm
it to us
just
one more
kidding.
time.
Okay, bye.
Hit us with that homage.
Hom-
So the actual value, folks.
Mm-hmm.
So I said at 39,000. What is the actual value? What are we looking at?
Nine.
It is
Oh, God.
90,000, folks. 90,000. Prices provided by Cover Price. They're
Cover.
pretty good. They go off of fair. This is the fair market
Mm-hmm.
value right now for uh House of Secrets 92. Now keep in mind it's a 9.8,
Mm-hmm.
right?
What's the
Uh,
99? Is there a 99?
I didn't see a 99 on the census there. But yeah, can you imagine, folks? That's crazy numbers. That's crazy numbers. Um, I looked this up. I didn't think I knew it would be high, but I didn't think it would hit almost six figures.
Because I was looking at the Werewolf by Night 99, and I was like, oh, that's. I thought that was high. Hold
Uh-huh.
on, let me tell you what it is.
Homage, homage,
Homage.
homage. Ruben's got a different pronunciation for us here.
Mm.
Yeah.
It was number 32, right?
Which one was that?
Werewolf by
The
Night.
werewolf, the first appearance of Moon Knight. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the 9. Oh,
Joe,
there's
if we
no.
had like a proper like imagine if we had like a Justice League Dark movie where he was starring in it. Yeah, that would be cracking six figures easy, I think.
Yeah, the Raws are going for like fair market value 18.
For
The
which one?
most recent sell of a Raw Werewolf by Night
Oh, that's a
32.
raw copy.
Mm-hmm.
Stupid. Stupid. Okay, so Elle, you're 0 for 1, eh? Okay.
You know, I like to live on the edge.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay. I feel like we got it's repeating itself again. let's uh let's see what's next, folks. These are all first appearances. Oh, what wasn't it? Boom, next one. Okay. This one here, folks. I had to switch it up a bit. I gave you guys big numbers.
Mhm.
Taking it down a notch or two here. The new Avengers number 7.
Mhm.
All right. This here is the first appearance of the Illuminati.
Okay.
So I'm tying it into like if you guys have seen the Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness trailer, they teased the Illuminati's appearance in that movie. So there's been a lot of spec on this book since that trailer dropped, man. Like, yeah.
I think
Uh,
this is over.
you think the actual value is over 395? Is
No,
that what
I
you're
think
saying?
I think the actual value is like 290. I'm just throwing a number, but I
So
feel
you
like
think it's under?
yeah.
Ma'am, don't confuse
I
the
think
matter.
the actual price is under
Okay.
395.
You think the actual price is under 395?
Mhm.
So what is everybody thinking at home? Is the actual value of the first appearance of the new Avengers, is the actual value under 395 or is it over 395? This one's tricky, right?
I'm not
Because
a fan of this
there's a lot,
cover.
lot of spec lately, you know,
Mhm.
a lot of spec. And you heard who's making an appearance, or allegedly, the rumor is um, Professor X. Speaking of Xavier earlier on,
Mhm.
right? Patrick Stewart, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, you can slap us. So he's saying under. Derek is saying it's too high. Still too high. You think it's okay? Okay. Cookie's
Mhm.
over. Joey's over. All right. All right. Let's find out. What do we got here? The actual value is
How many times you gotta click?
under.
Oh, so I got it right.
Under.
I mean, my number wasn't right, but I got it
Wrong.
right.
But you got it's okay. I'll give it to you.
Mhm.
Yeah, you didn't have to get it. It's under. The actual value is under, folks. Uh
I wouldn't pay that much for that either. I mean, I guess if I was, I don't know, I'm just not like a big.
that's the crazy part about this spec. And this was like a nothing book. A nothing book. You know what I mean?
I will say this,
A 98 of this, you could have topped it for like a bill.
because I know we've debated this a few times on the show or talked about it with people like
Mhm.
about CGC and whether or not people slab. And I like slab myself for books that I have like a personal connection to.
Mhm.
So
Mhm.
it doesn't necessarily, but I like to like either buy them off top, like I'm gonna buy them straight from, they announce it, CGC, I'll get it like that. I've never sent books in, um,
Mm.
or if I come across something organically, I don't think I've ever gone over like 120 on a CGC book. But for me, it's like a personal thing. It's not like, oh, I'm gonna resell this. I'm gonna
Yeah.
but something like this, like, it's just crazy that people are like, I'm a slab, new Avengers number.
I know. It's ridiculous, yo. So Joey's saying he wouldn't pay more than $50 Canadian for any book.
Hmm.
So
It,
Joey, like, let,
mm-hmm.
let me let me play devil's advocate here. If you had the chance to, I don't know, get something like what's a key L that's maybe not out of reach for a lot of people. I don't know.
I don't
Say the
know.
first appearance, just as an example, the first appearance of, excuse me, Wolverine, Hulk
Mm-hmm.
181. If
Mm-hmm.
the fair market is at like 5,000, you could get it just for shits and giggles for like 3 bills or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
You wouldn't jump at that chance, bud. You know,
For raw books, I don't go over 45 for
for
a
raw
set
books.
for raw.
But you're talking about like modern new releases, right? You're not talking
Modern
about like a
modern new
key or
releases.
something.
Keys, I don't think I've spent more than like between 30 and 50 on a raw key.
Mm.
And that's just
Well,
because I've luckily come into places where, I've gotten books that people have told me like, oh, like how much did you pay for that? I'm like, I don't, like some random box for like $5 or like $7.
it's not too bad.
I like to find things organically. I use eBay a lot or auctions and stuff,
Hmm.
but 45 for a modern raw book, and then 120 usually for a CGC. I'm not
Like
gonna.
CGC.
Hmm.
I got you. So Al,
I'm
you're one
a
for two. One for two.
I'm 2 for 2.
No, you're one for two. Okay, last one, folks. Last one, folks, and then we're wrapping up over under. Let's go. I like this one. I like this one. Tomb of Dracula, number
This is
10.
another 69.
Another 69. For those who don't know, this is the first appearance of Blade. The first appearance of Blade, Tomb of Dracula, number 10. I set the over under at 69K, 69,000. So for those folks who are playing along, L, do you think the actual value
I think it's higher.
is higher than 69,000
Hmm.
or lower
I
or
think
under?
it's 69,069 cents.
69.69?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's 6969.60 cents.
Okay, ma'am.
No, I think it's higher.
Yeah. Cookies going under. Juan is saying under.
Do you think he specifically looked for books that were 69,000?
Oh man. This is Hey man. The spec game is crazy, Aaron. The spec game is crazy. Like it's so random too. Things just jump up and they're thinking that number's too low. So you're Al, you're in the same. You said the actual number is gonna be over, yeah,
I think it's over.
yeah.
I say that because I we gotta value our black men.
Okay, okay.
You gotta empower them when you can.
There you go. There you go, Al.
No, I just think like these older books, especially the ones that are like Tomb of Dracula, Werewolf by Night, and then you got
Hmm.
like House of Secrets,
Yeah.
where they have like these characters first appearance, and then they
Mhm.
turn into like these bigger characters
IP.
later on. I feel like the CGCs are like deceptively expensive, like
Hmm.
because you wouldn't look twice at this and be like, oh, that's the first appearance of Blade. You have to know that this is like the first
Right.
appearance of Blade.
Okay. So let's find out what the actual price is. It is under
Bye.
36,000. Not even close, Al. Al, not even close to 69.
Mm,
Wow.
that's
Wow, look at
interesting.
that. So the Moon Knight was the Swampy Boy was going for 90K.
Mm,
The Moon Knight was what, like 32?
mm-hmm.
Blade, who I'd argue has been a much bigger character, he's only at 36,000. This one was a little surprising for me. But I
Mm-hmm.
think I think Juan finally got one right. Is that it? He needed it. He needed to end the week on a high note.
Mm,
Oh man,
wow.
36,000. Put some respect on Blade's name, yo.
And
You
but you know what? I feel like we all create our own narratives. So in my head, I'm 3 for 3 still. So
know. Ooh, so Al,
once again,
once again,
a
a
winner.
repeat, a repeat of the first time we played this.
Hmm.
You are 1 for 3, ma'am.
Yeah.
1 for 3.
Okay.
Abysmal.
But if you look at
Abysmal.
it the other way, I'm 2 for 3.
No. Reverse the
Yeah.
mirror world. Oh man. Yeah. So there you have it, folks. That is over under. Thank you guys for playing along with us, man. It took us about half an hour just to explain to ourselves how we play the game.
Hmm.
But we figured it out. We appreciate you guys for sticking through and you know to the end. What do we have next? Oh, What we got
Let's
next?
see what's the next banner.
Are we doing the House of Nerd News? Oh,
Hmm.
okay. We'll do a quick time House of Nerd. You gotta take the banner down, man. Let me play my
Oh,
thing.
can you?
Here. Oh my gosh. Let's go. Yeah, very newsy.
Wait a minute.
Very
Listen,
newsy intro.
I gotta call you out on that. This is your second faux pas of the show.
What was the faux pas?
What was the date on that slide?
Oh, was it? Never mind.
I think it said March 6th.
Never mind. Never mind. Disregard. And I don't know what you're talking about. So, in House of Nerd News,
Mhm.
Morbius opens
Wait a minute. Is
Black
that blood on his mouth or a mustache?
Blackbuster reviews. I don't know, man.
Okay.
Have you watched it? What is everyone's thoughts?
Oh my gosh.
Listen, folks. I went to go watch it. I went to go watch it the other day. After obviously all the the bad reviews came out and everything. Um, I think with in the first place, I kind of go into these Sony flicks with my expectations a little lower than maybe some of the other comic book movies. Fair or not. Um,
Mhm.
but I'll say this: Morbius is an entertaining flick.
Mhm.
It's an entertaining flick. Uh, I like the action. The action sequences were actually really fun. Oh, look there! I threw in a little slide there for you, Al. That one's just for
Mm,
you.
you know,
That one's just for
I
you.
prefer a little bit of body hair. You know,
Oh, he's too
let me know you're grown.
he's too silky. He's too baby for
He's
you.
too smooth for me.
Oh man. Okay, that's that. Okay, okay. But so the action sequences were a lot of fun, guys. Um, the CGI was pretty good.
Mhm.
They had these effects in terms of like the movements of Morbius and the action that I thought was cool. So I had fun with this flick. Now,
Wait, real quick.
uh-huh.
Light spoilers.
Hmm.
Is there like a B love story in this?
Is there a love story?
Does he have a love interest in
Hmm.
this?
Hmm. Hmm.
In vampire mode or
Hmm.
human mode? Which one? That might determine how soon I watch it.
A little bit from column A and a little from column B. A little bit of both. A little bit of both.
Mm. Okay,
I mean,
I'll ask
yeah.
after the show.
Okay, you can ask me after the show. So, Eric, are you talking about the first fight scene where he's transformed on the ship there? Um, it's full of nothing to tell. Yeah. So listen. So the thing is, straight up, it is a very disjointed film, plot wise. A lot of the stuff does not make any sense. There's like silly plot mechanics,
Hmm.
right? Like super like okay, sure, right? Straight up. But was it entertaining? Did I have fun with it? Yeah, absolutely. So I think with like, kind of just go into it, maybe don't pay mind to all, the reviews, and then just make up your own mind. Again, it's not gonna win any awards anytime soon, but it's I've seen worse, you know. I've walked
Hmm.
out of films, I've given up, but this was okay. Um, yeah.
Yeah, it looks like a good. It looks like a fun movie. I didn't look too much. Wasn't expecting to be moved.
Good question, Derek. So I actually I like it better than either of the Venom films. Venom number one for me was very much a miss. I didn't dig it too much. Venom 2 was better. I thought it was funny, it was entertaining, but still, I have no desire to rewatch the second Venom flick. Where something like this,
Hmm.
once it comes on streaming, Oh yeah, I'm gonna give it another watch. Oh, okay.
Juan, that's so funny. Growing up, I had a Species 2 poster, like
Hmm.
the lenticular one, where
Hmm.
where you like when you move, she changes, she shifts. And
Hmm.
it's so like as an adult now, I'm like, why did my dad let me have a Species 2 poster in my room? Probably not the most appropriate movie
Yeah.
for like a 9-year-old.
So our boy Deviant, he wants some thoughts. So we have what's the actor's name? The guy from the Fast and the Furious movies? Oh
Vin Diesel,
no, the guy who plays opposite him.
Paul Walker,
No, no, not the white guy, the black guy.
Ludacris,
No, man.
Tyrese.
Tyrese. Deviant,
um,
I am agreeing with you with 100%. He terrible,
mm-hmm.
terrible, unnecessary. Tyrese has got to be the worst actor out there, guys.
Well,
Straight up.
have you never seen that
Like
video of him crying and he's like, "Congratulations."
I couldn't believe it. Like Tyrese plays the same. Like buddy, you're not playing the same character you're playing in the Fast and the Furious. He's walking around. He's trying to like hard and tough. I'm like, bro, relax. You know, switch up your performance. Very, very. I thought that was one of the my least favorite things is was the cops. The
Yeah,
other guy was okay.
he's going through some stuff in his life,
Oh
so.
my, it could be,
Mhm.
it could be, yeah. But that was rough to watch, man. I'm like,
I think he
um,
has like a Benihana's in his backyard, like at one of his old houses. And I was like, you know what? I want to be so wealthy one day. I have a Benihana's in my backyard.
so let me ask those who have watched it. I just paused the video here.
Fulci.
This scene was in the trailer, so they were basically teasing a connection to the Spidey universe. But unless I missed it, this was not in the final cut of the theatrical release. They actually didn't mention. There was no mention of Spider-Man.
Mm-hmm.
The scene wasn't in there, or did I miss something? So for those who've watched it, did I miss this, or was this like a false teaser? Um, yeah, Aaron saying, "Oh, go ahead, man."
Mm-hmm.
Aaron's saying he doesn't remember that either. Yeah, so I think that was like a false kind of lead type thing. They were just throwing us off, but yeah. So they didn't make that direct Spider-Man connection in that way in that film.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, and it was in film. Oh, okay. So it was just like Sony. Yeah, I don't know what they were trying to do there. Like, why put that out there? Then create hype, buzz for the film.
Oh,
Like,
for sure.
you know.
Especially coming off of like the introduction of the multiverse,
Hmm.
and then with the the scene from Venom 2 too. Like it's kind of like
The post-credit scene.
yeah. So I
Hmm. That
feel
was
like so this
cool.
using this too to tease that is kind of like
Hmm. Hmm.
let's go off of the clout from those two things.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 Um. And then Cookies. The bromance aspect of Venom 2. That was my favorite part of Venom 2. Straight up, I thought the discourse, the back and forth
Mhm.
between Venom and Eddie Brock, I thought that
Mhm.
was hilarious. That was the best stuff of that film by far. Um, yeah. So, but I mean, go in with it, with maybe tempered expectations, and I think most people will get a kick out of it. Don't take it too seriously. It's fun. Like I said, the action was cool. Um, yeah. Is that it? Do you
Mhm.
want me to just pause it on this one here for you,
No,
or
no, thank you.
no?
No, thank you.
Oh, but if it was Daddy Batfleck,
Mm. Or Henry coming out the water.
Henry coming. Oh man, that's it. That's our news for this week, folks. Man, yeah. So what is the chat at right now? I'm curious in terms of that poll I had up. But while I'm checking that,
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what do you have cooking?
Oh,
You got a
oh,
little
here.
some, right?
Yes, little Kickstarter spotlight,
Oh,
if you
love it.
will.
All right.
So we got some little burger action. Burger, nothing but cheap meat. It went on. It launched on Kickstarter on March 29th, and it's going on right now. And it's if you like, I will say like a little content warning. It's kind of gross, imagery wise. It's very much body horror. Very much like if you're into Junji Ito. It's kind of like I felt like a more it's they're from the UK, so I don't want to say Americanized, but it's like a more like a traditional comic style mixed with like manga, if you will. And we have a little trailer to play from the guys too.
Okay.
Put on a brave face. Take your place. I want to tell you a story. It is a story about happiness, or at least the fruitless pursuit of it. My whole life, I've always felt like I was missing something. A formula reserved for other people. What do they know? What is their secret? Put on a brave face. Take your place. There was a study a few years back that showed stress can cause tumors in fruit flies. Maybe that's my problem. Maybe I'm stressed out. I was 8 years old when my sister started calling me Burger. It just kind of stuck.
Okay. Hey.
You did not pronounce it manga. Ruben, don't. Let's not.
Hey, that was a cool trailer.
It is in black and white. I believe this is their first Kickstarter campaign.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to begin to attempt to pronounce the artist the artist name Gorklum.
Gorklum. Yeah.
The writer Ben Canny. The art it's very and I we got to read an advanced copy of this, and it's fantastic, truly fantastic. And I don't want to come on here and just spotlight stuff that I'm just like, oh, here's a little, no, this is like really really good. And I'm a really big Junji Ito fan, and the vibes like carry over so well, but it feels like a more relatable, like more, it's like less to dissect and more straightforward than Ito's stuff. And so you have like this boy who, when he was a kid, he was bullied because he's kind of a little weird. And he thinks there's like a brain slug that's like living in his head. And so now as an adult, he gets like a diagnosis of something, and it's kind of like the lead up to what he's about to become. So it's really cool. It's super creepy, very unsettling. Everything I love in body horror. So I'm really excited about this, and I'm excited that we were able to come across it.
Let everybody know. Ruben.
Don't do that. Don't
Let
do
everybody
that.
know.
Let's not. Let's not.
Mm.
There's psychological aspects for sure, because the antagonist in this is like we don't know if it's an actual or a made up like brain slug, like kind of telling him what to do. So there's elements of like mental illness and stuff like that. So it's a lot going on, but it's like a real, not to pun it up, but it is a really meaty first issue. It's pretty thick.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
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 Bye. Yeah,
Uh,
it's really good. And I get grossed out really easy, but for some reason like black and white body horror, I can stomach it. And this was fantastic. It's from Running Ground Studios.
Running Ground. Okay. Perfect.
It's really great stuff.
I'm
Highly
gonna.
recommend. Ben did send us a video to play, but it wasn't. We're gonna post it on Instagram tomorrow. But I highly recommend this, and yeah, you can go to their Kickstarter, burger nothing but cheap meat.
I can't find the
And
link. Can you find it, Elle, and just drop it in the live chats, and then I'll
um
add it to the description of the video
yeah.
after the show
Mhm.
for everybody. Hey, that trailer looked dope. That looked cool. Yeah, the art is real nice looking. I haven't had the chance to read it yet, but that looks cool for sure. Um,
And they even have like one reward tier where you can get like a action figure of the
oh
little
shit!
slug. I personally am like, can't look at that thing, but
So they got some pretty cool rewards and stuff.
they got like hoodies, shirts.
Okay, nice. We see some latecomers in the live chats here. Who we got here? We got Fulci. Hey, buddy, what's going on, my man? How you doing? It's been a minute. Everything good? Okay, buddy.
Everything good?
I hope everything is good. Fine and nice. Fine and nice. um. Okay, cool. So that was the burger Kickstarter from Running Ground Studio, folks. And we're gonna get that link in the chats for you. Heyo, is my buddy Raw Comics Canada. Oh, that reminds me. Hey, so Raw Comics, they for all the Canadian viewers, even if you're not Canadian, I think, on the socials, man, he started a new hashtag just to kind of for the Canadian comic book community. It goes, what is it? Canadian A, so Canadian EH.
I think is
Hashtag
it Comics A or Canadian A?
is it? Oh, you might be right.
I try to
Wow,
stay.
Rock Comics. Is it? I think is it Comics A or is it Canadian A? I think you might be right, Al.
I try to stay abreast of what's going on in
Yeah,
Canada.
you do clearly. You
Hmm.
got love for the Canadian peeps.
Well,
Yeah, it might be. It might be. Okay, there we
mm,
go. Apo-
three strikes. See
it's
yourself
Comics
out.
A. Comics A. Use the hashtag. All the Canadian folks watching. We got a lot of, Canadian viewers, and just to help us bring the Canadian comic books community together and to help us find each other. It's cool, man. Um, are we ready for Copper Drop? Oh,
We are.
yeah. All right.
Why not?
We're gonna get into Copper Drop. Oh, here we go. Okay. Okay. I adjusted the volume on that one too, but it still seems a little loud. What do you folks think? Let us know. Still too loud?
It might just be you. That's too loud.
It didn't seem too loud for you?
No, I was just
Oh.
talking shit.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Copper Drop. So you guys voted to pick Al's choice last week. Was the Gun Honey trade paperback.
They're still waiting for you to do that freestyle.
Oh, one of these days, baby. I'm a spit a couple bars for you guys. Toronto style. Rock Comics. He didn't. He says straight up. He says, "Why so loud?" There you go. But Derek,
Joey says it's tolerable.
yeah. So let's. I want to dissect this for a second here.
Hmm.
Okay, so just bear with me here, folks. So first of all, we got Fulci. He's saying he's feeling it. He just wants to hear a freestyle over the week. Respect, man. Respect.
Hmm.
Juan, he's digging the cop. He loves the intro as well. Then we go to Rock Comics. He says it's loud. He says it's loud.
Hmm.
Back to Juan. He says it's fine. my man Joey P. A
Mm-hmm.
little, but it's tolerable. So far, it's only the Canadians
Mm.
who are complaining about the audio levels. Okay,
We're
so
so used to people
let's keep
being.
going. We got Derek B.
Mm-hmm.
He says it's good, and then a twist, a twist.
Mm.
We got Cookie siding with the Canucks. She's saying it's loud,
Mm-hmm.
but also she's saying she's delicate. Cookie's she's delicate, so she gets the pass. But for the rest of you folks,
Mm.
uh,
Well, keep going.
yeah.
It was loud.
And hold on, you want to hit that next comment there, Al?
Sure don't.
I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it. So, volume was fine for me also.
Mm.
Joey is a pansy. Fulci. Hey,
Mm.
oh,
No.
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 God, you want to say that out? What time?
No. Cocky is as
No
well.
cocky?
No.
Watch your mouth,
No
man.
cocky.
You watch your mouth.
No cocky.
The sun is still out. You can't be talking like that all willy nilly. You gotta wait for the sun to drop. Better stop that.
The sun to dry out.
For the sun to drop. That, nighttime thing.
Dry out.
Oh, man.
Is that a Canadian saying?
I guess I don't know. And then Juan saying loud and proud. Okay, baby. So I feel like it's split.
Mm-hmm. It could probably go like 1/3 lower.
Okay, I'm gonna tweak it. I'm gonna adjust it a little bit for you.
And put your freestyle over it.
Okay, next week.
Pre-recorded.
Live freestyle battle.
No, not a battle.
Al versus Surge. Let's see who takes the crown.
That's your rap name, Surge.
Surge. Chicka one time.
Not a one time.
Okay. So Elle,
Mm-hmm.
you won. You're like the reigning champion. You've won like 2-3 weeks in a row now.
I don't recall.
Gun Honey. This was your pick. What did you think?
I think it was Gun Honey.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Mm-hmm. I believe it's described as the finest kind of pulp noir. That's what the cover says.
Oh, I see there. I see what you did there.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you're so clever.
So I stayed up until like midnight making this video that I thought was funny. And I hit up Sergio and I was like, tell me this is funny. And then he said he didn't even get the joke.
Hold on. Tell the story right to the folks.
No.
Midnight your time. Al, you're hitting me up at 3 a.m.
Listen.
3 a.m. trying to
Listen. I'm like, is this funny? You said no. I don't even get the joke. So my daughter was still up because it's the weekend, and I'm asking her, I'm like, do you think this is funny? And she's like, I don't even know who that is. She's like, is this? So she's like, I don't get the joke, and so it was time for her to go to bed. So I'm gonna have to. It was like, no, just leave the video in there. Like somebody will get the gag, and it's like, no, I'm out of here.
Oh man, too much.
And so we have, let's see. So did you want to kind of speak on what Gun Honey is about?
No, I'm gonna let you do that.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And then you know what I forgot? Remember we discussed the Secret Sergios in the panels, and I forgot that I actually put it in, and I meant to take it out. So we could just go past this first slide real quick. We could go straight
Hold
to
on.
this
one. Hold on.
Mm-hmm. So Gun Honey, you got
Al. Yo.
You said for the Secret Service.
What are you?
Why did you go full screen?
folks. Shenanigans. What is this?
I said, do you want your head on the lady or the head on Spider-Man? And you said either works for me.
Yo, this is not in the book.
You said,
what page was this?
This was page 2 or 3, I believe.
Oh, shoot. I don't. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I must have the pages must have been stuck from last time. So
Oh, in your copy?
with my copy. Oh shit. Yo. Hey, but listen, I mean, how you're not gonna peep? Look at that arch game. The arch game is no joke. I mean,
Yeah, I said because originally his head was on the lady, and it was Spider-Man looking, and he said,
wow.
I don't want to really play my cards like that. Like,
Oh
he doesn't
man.
want to expose himself. So I said I could switch it up for you.
Hey,
Don't worry.
hey.
Cookie.
Oh shit, bro. No,
I
that's
really was gonna take it out. I was like, maybe since you didn't laugh at my other joke, I was like, this one's not gonna be funny
the
either.
other one wasn't funny, but this is funny.
Yeah.
This is
Okay.
funny. Okay, you
So,
got me. You got me
did
there.
you end up finishing it?
I did.
Mm-hmm.
I did. It was honestly it was a satisfactory
Mm-hmm.
conclusion
Mm-hmm.
to the story. I mean it's a quick read, folks. 4 issues in total for the first volume. Uh we got an international gun smuggler she doesn't kill. She's kind of on this uh adventure where um she's figuring out who is behind the murder, the violent bombing murder of her family.
Mm-hmm.
There's some twists, some reveals in issues 3 and 4. I had fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
It's an entertaining read. This is something that I could see it being optioned for like TV, or I think it'd make a great series, to be honest.
Mm. I got some glue in a printer. I can hook it up.
Oh man, but this is cool. I had fun with it.
Mm-hmm.
I had fun with this one. Um, Honestly, I recommend this to you want to be entertained by comics, just read it, pick it up, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
So you're gonna cop
or it's a cop, easy
volume
cop.
2 when it drops,
Yeah, yeah. I'll cop volume 2 for sure. Um, the
especially
art.
if that covered for number. What was it? There was 4 issues of this.
Mhm.
So they kind of teased like the 5th one with her holding the gun and the honey dripping. I should have gotten a
Oh,
picture of it, but I
I must
didn't.
I missed
Hmm.
that. Yeah, yeah. But I mean, it's yeah. I think it's just kind of one of those things. You just go in, and not everything has to be serious or heavy. Just an entertaining, like
Hmm.
it's like an action flick, right? Just enjoy it for what it is, and you'll have a
Hmm.
good time.
For sure.
Huh? Yep, that's a cop for me.
So it's a cop.
It's a cop, unanimous cop.
Unanimous.
Okay, we've had some friction the last couple copper drops. I don't think we've agreed often lately,
Mm.
but this was good. This was good. I like it. Okay.
You gotta, I'm glad your taste has elevated since you disagreed with me.
Okay. Moving on, folks.
So you're gonna go first. Sergio's gonna pitch his
I'm going
pick.
first. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
My
see,
pick.
I knew somebody was gonna bring this up, and the joke video I made was about that, and he said it was not funny, and so Joey, I'll have to send it to you in the DMs.
You're gonna do no such thing. It wasn't. I mean, I really don't care, to be honest. It just
No, it's
no. It
fine.
didn't. It
I know
didn't
it's
hit.
fine. It's fine.
It didn't hit.
It's fine.
Sometimes you gotta take that
Yeah,
out.
and sometimes.
You know what I'm saying? Batman Beyond Neo Year #1 is my choice for the copper drop this week. Uh, this one is written by it's two writers on this one, Jackson Lansing and
Mhm.
Colin Kelly. They're splitting writing duties. The artist is a gentleman by the name of Max Dunbar, colorist Sebastian Cheng, and it's one of our favorites. The letterer on this one is Aditya
Mhm.
Bidikar, who does crazy stuff. We're big fans of his. So the premise on this one, you guys know, this is the Batman of the future. It's set like in a neo tech noir future Gotham, which I love, man. That's is is cool stuff. But this particular story, the premise is that Neo Gotham is alive and has killed Bruce Wayne. It's rejected Terry McGinnis as Batman and offered him the chance to escape. Terry turned it down. He is the city's protector and he will uphold the legacy of Batman. Now, Neo Gotham will do everything in its power to destroy Terry, including creating brand new villains to fight him. Terry's first year without Bruce Wayne begins. Does he have a fighting chance? So it looks like now he doesn't have, his mentor kind of guiding him. The OG Bruce Wayne, the OG Batman. He's got to do things on his own now. It's a universe in the Batman Beyond universe. So,
And this is a spin-off of Urban Legends.
oh, is it?
It's a spin-off from stories in Urban Legends.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Hmm.
Okay.
So it's taking the setup that they presented in Urban Legends and
Hmm.
extending it.
Okay.
Which
So,
means if you really wanted to read this, there's more reading.
no, ma'am, don't do that. Don't play dirty. Don't play. um, but I think this looks cool. Um, I like the color palette. I'm all about like the tech noir stories, future Gotham. I haven't picked up a DC book well other than Human Target, but I haven't been reading a lot. So maybe here's an opportunity to check out some Batman stuff. It's
Hmm.
not the typical Batman. And then yeah, Rock. Christian Ward is doing a sick variant cover for that. I think we had that one up, eh? Oh,
Hmm.
the slide there, yeah. Um, there it is. There it is. The one on the right. I believe that's his joint. So that is my pick for
He's got
coffee
like
shop.
dancer's hands. Huh? Very delicate.
Hey,
Hmm?
hey, don't hate on Terry McGinnis.
I
All
just
right,
like my Batman grown.
you like this Batman?
No, I like my Batman grown.
Oh, okay, okay. I see what you're saying. Hey, look at that! Look at that page though. That
Hmm.
last one. Oh,
Uh-oh, you wanna?
excuse me.
Uh-oh.
Excuse
Go
me.
ahead. Go ahead, you got it.
Thank you. Jeez. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do
No,
it.
no, go ahead. I got you.
Oh my goodness. Well, one more time. I just got. Hey, that's pretty cool. That's
Yeah, I
pretty.
don't know why it starts echoing because I'm wearing headphones and I have like a professional mic, so I don't know why it's doing that.
Professional. Okay.
Professional.
All right, so that's my pick.
Oh, why'd you take it down?
That's it. We got so it's
It's my
either we're
turn.
gonna. Oh, so you got a turn?
Look at
Is that how
you.
it
Look
works?
at how over on time you went today, just talking.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Jeez.
Okay.
So my pick is West of Sundown #1 from Vault. Tim Seeley, Aaron Campbell's first writing credits. Jim Terry on art, Triona Farrell on colors, Crank. Tim Daniel did the designs. Um, Look at these covers. Let's just give them a moment to appreciate
Never mind, ma'am.
how gorgeous these covers are. Mm. This is Suspiria. We love her. So West of Sundown is about a vampire who is dug out by Dooley, and she her powers are not as strong as they need to be, so she needs to go to her ancestral soil to be reinvigorated, and it's in the New Mexico desert, and so she kind of takes this human along with her as like her companion, and he kind of takes care of her when she can't she has to rest because her powers are not all the way back restored. And so they go to this town, and in the town it's like basically like the vault version of like the universal horror monsters. So you're gonna have like Frankenstein, werewolves, invisible man, stuff like that. A little hodgepodge of monsters.
Hmm. Hodgepodge, eh? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know if I get the sounds of that.
A little ragtag crew of
Okay.
different classic monsters.
Okay.
I said Frankenstein, but you know Frankenstein's monster and stuff like that. If Campbell was doing art as well, it would be an Instacom. I'm gonna be. It has a very vault look to it, if you know what I'm saying. But I do enjoy it. I think the writing is solid. I think the team they have to open up this universe of monsters is really cool.
Hmm.
I'm excited for that. I love a good like crossover kind of situation with that. So
Okay.
I'm excited for it.
Okay. We'll let the chats decide, man. I've got the poll is up, folks.
Do you want to read the 17th new
The
Batman title of the year?
poll is up.
Oh, is it up? Thanks for letting
It
me know.
is. And you can't, no,
I'm
man.
not gonna vote. I'm just gonna make sure the voting is fair.
Let's see where we're at here.
Mhm.
We're currently at 57% for Batman Beyond.
Remember, you
40%
guys have to actually read
of
Batman
Sundown.
Beyond Neo Year.
Al, you really going
I
hard, eh?
I just
Going hard. Hey,
it's like a
let's
little
switch it.
bit.
Let's switch it up. That's all that I'm saying. We switch
No,
up
you're right.
the.
It's just a little depressing
You
having
know,
to read Batman Beyond
we
Neo
need.
Year.
I need a little bit of levity. Give me some tech neo noir.
Mhm.
I wanna have some fun. And listen, and
Mhm.
you already know straight up. I'm not a big Batman guy by any means, but I wanna switch it up this week. You know,
Mhm.
uh, not that West of Sundown doesn't look good. Yeah. So we'll leave the poll up for a few minutes and then hey guy. I'm not even mad. I don't care about Batman that much. It's not that serious. Oh man. It disappears on you. I think you gotta click on it, Joe. Click on the poll. I don't know if you're on your phone or on your PC there. But yeah. Where we at? Where we at? Oh, we're at 50-50, folks.
Are we
Oh, I
at
swear to God, if you
50-50?
log in,
Why would I log in? That's so weird. That's such a weird thing to
you
do.
you got pinched last week.
I'm
We
about
caught you with
to
your shenanigans.
vote from House of Nerd account.
Oh my gosh. Hey, let me vote. Let me vote. I didn't know you could do that. Can you?
Why not?
What time? We'll give us 60 more seconds, folks. We don't want to keep you guys too much longer. And the previous poll, I think it was something like a 60-40. Oh, here. Have you or do you plan on watching Morbius in theaters? 64% of you voted no. 35% voted yes. So, yeah, I mean, you know,
I see those eyes like getting big and then small again, the viewers live, which means I know you're back there logging into all your accounts, voting, and then leaving.
is that me?
Yeah.
No, I promise you. I promise you. I was reading the poll results. Okay, if it came back, then Joey, you gotta vote for
West of Sundown.
the homie there. West. Never mind, yo. Never mind.
Oh no, you can't vote, huh? From House of Nerds.
Oh, you can't.
No, it just shows you the poll results.
So let's close it. Where are we at? Where are we at here? Are we? Oh, we're at 50-50. We're at 50-50. We need one more vote.
I guess I'm the tiebreaker, right?
You better not, ma'am.
No, I'm saying like it's 50-50. So
you know what's crazy is I was in the lead, so I know who voted. Of course, Joey voted West of Sundown.
Don't talk about Joey like that. I'm sure he honorably voted for what he felt in his heart.
we need one more vote. I'm gonna call up the whole.
He said if Batman wins, no hat next episode. So let's get those votes in.
How did the poll have 28 votes, but the video only has? That's what I'm saying, Aaron.
You guys are.
Thank you, buddy.
Couldn't be me doing all that.
My goodness, shenanigans going on. Who's not liking the video? Aaron, if you don't mind, maybe
it's Aaron.
little,
he's trying to do a little distraction.
A little investigation errand for us. Let's get down. Let's figure out these shenanigans. Who's not liking the video? That's suspect. That's suspect. Where we at?
Joey
Where
has
we at with it?
fantastic taste if he voted for
Yeah.
me.
Should we call it a draw this week, Al? And we're reading both.
Oh,
I mean, we
God.
could do that. It'll be our first.
Yeah, if it's 50-50, I'm
If
okay
it's
with
50-50,
that. Mm-hmm.
we doing that officially.
Yeah.
Look at that, folks. Look at that, folks.
So in a way, you never changed the banner. Awful.
I did. I changed it back.
Oh
because
no, why'd you change it back?
Subliminally, I know what you were trying to do.
If we both won,
And why you
though.
have your photos up? Put up my photos.
Because we
You always do that. That's why you always got me going first, eh? Oh, you're gonna give these guys a fucking seizure with all that. Oh my god. Okay, I think it's fair to we're gonna call it a tie.
Can you boot people from chat from here?
Can I boot you?
I'm about to put Ruben in timeout.
Yeah. My vote counts twice.
You said Batman.
So Batman done. There you have it, folks. No, yeah, that's fair. I'm okay with calling it. We can read both. We can read both.
Or one.
Which one? So which one are we going with?
The choice. No, we can read both. That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna read it next Sunday, 7:45 a.m.
Are you're gonna come on a little earlier?
Huh?
Just to read?
Yeah, I'm gonna wake up 10 minutes early next Sunday to look through the pages.
How about we do a live reading, panel by panel?
Panel by panel.
Yeah.
You gotta do descriptions for each panel.
Yo, look, we do not ban people. All we do is try to change their behavior. I like that, bro. I like that, man. Hey, so next week our first ever cop or drop tie, folks. This is the first one. Hey, so we'll see the poll definitely brings in a new dynamic. Having fun with that. So next week we're reading West of Sundown #1 and Batman Beyond Neo Year #1.
And we have a special.
This is true always.
Co-host
This
coming
is
on
true.
next week.
Next week?
Yeah, right?
We do?
Yeah. I think
No.
so. April
What we
10th.
got next week? Oh man, Al, did you get the thumbnail?
Sure didn't. I was.
Wow. Al,
We'll just give a little hint that the door has been closed on him today. He's not here in the chat, so.
Oh, is it? Oh, I'm thinking of someone else. Oh, we have. Oh, okay. I was thinking about that creator, but that's later on in the month.
No, we got a community member coming.
Oh, a
on.
community member. You're right. Yes. We need like better communication here.
And
Amen?
clear your Friday night on April 22nd for something special that we'll announce later too.
Ooh, what's
For
going on?
Friday, April 22nd, 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 9 Eastern.
Am I invited? What was the date? I'm gonna put it in my calendar. What's the date?
April 33rd.
April 30. Hold on. Carry the one.
Carry the
Is this a leap year? Is this a leap year?
Yeah, it's a leapt year.
The 33rd, you say? Okay, I'm looking. I'm not seeing the 33rd on the calendar there. My calendar's faulty. I'm gonna have to double check that one. It's like that, eh? Yes, but what is that date, Al? Let's hit them.
April 22nd, Friday, April 22nd, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, nighttime, in the nighttime.
Friday.
Fulci got a little birdie in your ear, huh?
Oh,
a little bluebird.
Who's talking? Who's talking? Who's leaking? Who's leaking? Okay, Aaron Howe, I got another assignment for you, my man. Another investigation. Who's leaking the info here? Shenanigans. I don't know what's going on here. But yes, Friday, April 22nd, folks, 9 p.m. Eastern. keep that date open. We're cooking on a little
Yes,
something.
yes, Juan. Go ahead and have those sour apple fizzies. You be drinking them wild
Oh, no,
IPAs,
we're gonna have we're bringing the grown folks drinks
hard
that night.
liquor.
Hey, but listen, real talk. Thank you to
Mhm.
everybody who stopped through the live chats, man. You guys are hilarious. Uh, you
He's really gonna
guys.
get out his magnifying glass.
Aaron, I'm counting on you, buddy. I'm counting on you, my man. The world's greatest detective, right here. Um, yes. Thank you to everybody who stopped through, man, or who's gonna watch the replay. If you guys are watching the replay, we appreciate it. Please remember to hit that like button, smash that like button, and let us know. Let us know what you're thinking of the show in the comments of the video. Let us know how much I'll drop the ball today,
Mhm.
or maybe it was me. I don't know.
Well, odds are.
Huh?
Hmm?
What?
So you want to play the outro?
I'm gonna play the outro. I'll do that. Let me play the outro. Let me find that. There you have it, folks.
Well, for some reason, I thought there was music in the outro. And I was like, why is it so quiet?
Hey, Cookie, I
Cookie.
appreciate that. I
Cookie,
appreciate that.
you are a French kiss.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. Have a great one, folks. We're gonna see you next week, same time. Enjoy the Sunday.